Welcome back, welcome back. Sitting at work, taking a break, getting a coffee, thinking about my queen and all the things I'm doing and, all that stuff. And, so I'm thinking about the Lord and something like the things I'm doing and how I know that, you're one with the Lord. You're just not connected to Him. That's the difference between me and the rest of you. That's the difference between um people that are doing good and are walking with him and don't need to know his real name. They can call on whatever because their brain uses that name, right? But they direct their will, their intentions towards the Father. I've met so many good people that say, yeah, I love Jesus. He's the one, right? And then say, I pray to the Father. And then I'd be like, who's God? And they'd be like, Jesus. And they don't even realize they just said that the Father's the Most High. But they say, oh, I love Jesus. See, their brain's fucked up and programmed, but because they do the work, because they actually believe in goodness, the Father allows that. Because they want to give their praise and love to the source, the original. But he knows if they run around like I am, they're fucking finished. They'll lose their jobs. And he needs these people to have those jobs. So when they see the broken good people, the chosen, they're gonna help those people and keep their fucking mouth closed. And be like, God, I know what's really going on. And this guy woke me up to what's really going on. And now that I can see, I'm gonna help him in the shadows. Because if I don't, then they'll do to me what they're doing to him. And block me from my life, my job, my family and shit. Duh. See, this is what the game's all about. And you don't have to believe me. Read the Bible. The Bible said, what you do to his little ones, the ones that have faith on him, and especially the chosen, his bloodline carriers, his book holders. When you shit on them, you are directly doing that to him. Why? Because he's within me. He doesn't care that you don't like the way I look, talk, or dress. He doesn't care about that. I'm his fucking chosen. And when you shit on me, thinking, oh, he's just a dirty ass nigger. And then your life starts getting fucked up, you wonder why. Because you just shit on God's face. You just said God's a dirty fucking nigger. Yous don't get this shit. But yous are gonna. Because everything's changing. My brothers and sisters are waking up. And all the ones that ain't shit, you can get away with that on them. But you ain't gonna get away with that on us no more. That shit's over. Don't y'all see all the shit that happens? All these years, all these black people were getting destroyed. And the people that destroyed them were never found guilty. They could get away with anything. Not anymore. Why? Because they're not choosing random people like they're choosing randoms or whatever, but the Lord's sending these people there because they're the good ones. And enough of the good ones have gone bye-bye. Now, if you make us go bye-bye, you're gonna go bye-bye. Things in your life and your family is gonna get ruined. This is what the book says. Yous ain't gonna stop knocking heads off, and I don't care. That's the prophecy. When you knock the right head off, he's coming. That's why I openly say, I dare you. I dare you. I dare any of you to come at me and put my blood on the floor. I dare you to activate the covenant. I dare you. I'm not chosen, right? Take me down then. Take my brothers and sisters down. Yous can, but yous know the game. You know when we That blood hits the floor. Most High can see it. What Cain and Abel. What happened when Cain cracked his brother's head open? His blood went on the floor, and then the Most High consented and was like, whoa, mother, no he didn't. No, he didn't. And he went right down and talked to Cain and said, where's your brother? Where's your brother? And what did dumbass Cain say? Am I my brother's keeper? I don't know where he is. The Most High was testing him right there, just like Adam when he went to Adam in the garden and he said, what the fuck have you been doing? He already knows. He wants you to lie in his fucking face so you could really, when the punishment comes, you will understand that you lied in front of somebody's face that already knew what you were doing, and that was your chance for forgiveness. That was your chance, not to lie in his face. And seeing he's not here, and like I just explained, we're his representative, you're lying to his face. You just don't get it. Leave me alone. Now, to the meat of me turning this on. Where my thoughts went sitting down, because it wasn't that shit, the zeal. The Most High wanted to warn you motherfuckers real quick. Now, I'm gonna take back over. I was thinking of the word history, because there's no such thing as history. And I know this. Yous don't know this, but I do. There is no such thing as history. There is only his story, right? This is why. Because he predicted everything that's going to happen, can happen, and will ever happen. Nothing else is going to happen. Everything. The good, the bad, exactly what's good. He ain't playing. So what we do as people are recording, writing down his story. His movie. This is a movie, dummies. You just don't get it. We're in a movie. We're in the greatest movie there ever was. We're in the greatest storybook, live action storybook there ever was. He wrote this shit down. That's what makes it a storybook, but he spoke it first. That's what makes it a story. And since we're living it, reality is the live action movie. See how it's 3 different planes of existence? Now, unbeknownst to yous, and even myself, I just realized this. If this is a history, if this is his story, and this is his movie, don't movies have actors, main antagonist, main characters? Yes, it does. So I realized what I am now. Another little piece of what I am. I'm an actor in his story. I work for him. You're an actor in his story, and you work for him. See, the thing is, this story is the old classic story of good and evil and all that other shit. All these stories that if you watch enough of my channel, you'll see that I have multiple stories of 2 brothers and all these wolf stories of the legends of this and that and X-Men and all of it. They're all stories. They all telling the same story. You just don't get it. All the stories I show and talk about, and they're all talking about him and what the fuck he's gonna do. And what I realized, that's why these motherfuckers can't take me down. Because I chose to be a part of his story. And the more I choose to be a part of his story, figuring out where I actually fit in, then I get to keep walking. I get to keep heya living and forever living. Maybe not forever, because, I'm a man, I gotta die. But my point is, each time you find a part of the story you fit in and then act it and do it, well, then you get to go to the next level. And seeing that I've been the broke motherfucker walking around preaching and slaying spiritual demons off people and all these other different things by breaking them down and making them face themselves and change themselves and face their sins, that's me slaying your demon inside you. Duh, didn't Jesus do that? Walk around and, take demons from people and make them one with the Father? See, you think it's some hocus pocus, rip your fucking soul off you, or you got to see all these visions and exorcism and the lights got to blow up. Nah, nigga, that's for whatever that's for. Maybe, I don't know. That ain't how it works for me. Because I don't I don't take niggas' demons away or your evil away. I don't believe in that. That's bullshit. Your demon, your ego, your evil is always there. It's not going anywhere. Like, I believe ego, evil, whatever you want to call it, it's a fucking name to the fire and soul, the will of righteous valor, victory, and warfare. And the Bible says the Lord is a man of war. So if he's the man of war, and anybody that breaks off from his peaceful ways, where they're gonna be? They're gonna be a man of war. They're not gonna be men of light and use the war, the fighting to create and uphold his law. No, they're gonna be men of war. What the fuck do you think Satan ended up being? He's only a man of war, only a man of lies. He can't go back to the light. Yous don't get this shit. Satan's a fucking guy. He's a man. He used to be an angel. At least that's what my knowledge is starting to teach me. That when he got cast down, and I'm gonna figure it out. I know I heard it a couple times, but I keep hearing about how he got cast down. Now he's a dude. He's a man. Now the Most High's taking over. Because I got nothing left to say about the history shit, and now I'm talking about some deep shit. Yeah, when Satan fell and everything, it says he's going to lose his power. And, like, I think he's still going to be able to, like, I don't know, maybe he still has, like, this... I don't know. Maybe he, maybe he is still an angel or whatever, or whatever. All I know is I'm starting to think he got his wings clipped, and he's a dude that's down here, and maybe he'll live forever. And maybe not like his body doesn't die. Maybe he does die, but his spirit can't go back upstairs, and he keeps reincarnating. What beautiful punishment would that be for somebody that betrayed the Father? You wanted to rule the world. You wanted to take that shit over. Now I'm going to make you be a man forever. And you can go rule it as a man. Not as a godly entity and all of that. Yeah, you got contacts with your fallen buddies and all of that. But no, you're going to make you suffer. I'm going to make you have to keep retaking your shit over. I could be wrong. I have no idea about these things. All I know is this is what I call downloads. This is what I call getting information from nowhere, from within. All the information I learn, and then when I talk about things and express things, the answers that I'm like, whoa, wait up, that reminds me of this, and that reminds. If you combine all of that, well, wouldn't it mean this? See, my brain works different than y'all. Y'all can't think like that if you didn't have all this information. If you don't learn all these things, how the fuck can you think like that? Can you think like this? Yes, anybody can. That's why they got you distracted with your phones and your Facebooks and your bullshit-ass bullshit and all the other bullshit. So you learn about that stuff and have that crammed in your head. That's why when I rap about old shit and real shit. All my raps, even if I'm talking about gangster shit, I'm talking about slaying demons and shit. I'm talking about fighting through life and overcoming the people that hold me back. When I talk about affirmations and shit, this is what I'm talking about. I know the affirmation shit to be true because I wrote lyrics about that, being good, being better, overcoming, becoming smarter, never losing, never giving up, always believing in God over other people. And I walked around for years, 15, 17 years, and I always sing these songs. I always go over these verses. And as soon as I start liking them again, I start reading them every day. I start chanting them every day. I start walking around and listening to my headphones, and I'm walking around everywhere I go, and I'm rapping them, and I'm there for months and months and months, and then I'll just stop out of nowhere and start doing the work. Start doing everything I'm saying in the fucking raps. And that's how I activate. Because I wrote the truth down in my raps. I wrote exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to do as a man. And whenever I get lost, I go, all right, it's time to go back to your raps and listen to the shit. And then I listen to the shit and I go, oh, I'm facing people problems and my friends. All right, go listen to that. You're facing women problems? All right, go listen to your chick songs. You doubting yourself and doubting the Lord? All right, go look at your Bible songs. And all those shits bring me right back to myself and where I'm at. And then that's why nobody can shake my motherfucking faith or shake who I am. And that's why motherfuckers back down eventually. Everybody want to come at the God until I go do my meditations and get my spiritual up and raise my vibration, get my motherfucking angels behind me. And then that's when everybody start tucking their fucking tails and shit. Cause they're like, wait up, dog. This nigga got too much power. I feel this nigga power when I stand next to this nigga. He a skinny ass little dude. Why I feel like this nigga Hercules, bro. Like, I can't let this nigga see it. I can't let him see it. I can't let him see the fear in my eyes. I gotta like give him the squinty faces, or I gotta, yo, these dudes at work can't even look me in my face no more. Dudes see me up the block and niggas will turn down the block or they'll put their head down and walk by me now. It's crazy. Either they're setting me up and they're getting ready to finish me, or these niggas, my spirit guides and shit is on these niggas like, I dare you to say something. Put your fucking head down in the presence of the king, nigga. I'm talking about all of these niggas. That's how I know who's against me now at work. Because they can't look at my face. As soon as they see me, and they just, I be laughing like, yeah, nigga, that's right, daddy home. That's right. I'm up in this motherfucker now. Yeah, I'm here. And it'd be crazy because I don't even be trying to put no fear in nobody. I don't be trying to make niggas do that. But it's because they went so hard and I don't care. They realize now that either we're going to get rid of him and we need to be quiet about it and their plan's going to work, or they're realizing, because when I told the dude off, I ain't even going to put it all out there. But the dude I told all these dudes to their face, the worker dudes, I went to their face and said, I'm going to destroy you, bro. I know you're watching me. I know you're trying to set me up. I'm going to take pictures of everything you do now. I'm going to watch you, and I'm going to secretly take all these notes for months. So while yous are ratting on me and my route's still clean, when yous finally gather together to try to hate on me against the big person, and the big person calls me in to talk to me, because that's what always happens, I'm going to show them a mountain of fucking evidence on all of yous, and I'm going to crush all of you at once. I'm going to destroy all of you. So, what you going to do now? He goes, you don't want to do things like that. You're going to draw attention to yourself. I said, dog, this is just a job. I work for the fucking Lord, dummy. That's my career. I'm here to destroy yous. Yous don't understand. I told all of yous from the beginning, this job don't mean nothing to me, and I'm probably going to get another job because the Lord's going to reward me. So when yous didn't leave me alone and all I want to do is sweep the floor and be the best sweeper for you guys, I understood the game. I knew I was never going to stay here, and I know I'm going to definitely get a better job. And I'm here to destroy you. You're liars, you're thieves, you're cheaters, or whatever you're doing, and I'm going to make so much noise that everyone's going to look at me, and while you're watching me, they're watching you watch me. And when I make a whole lot of noise, your boss is going to watch you watch me as the dronies and watching me, and then that's when it's all going to go down, because they're going to have to start chopping, blocking niggas. It's going to be over for y'all dudes. And I don't care about this. If I lose my job, I'll get another one. I only worked here for a year. You niggas worked here for years. When you get fired, when I bring up charges of racism and shit, you niggas is getting done. You ain't getting your pension and your retirement and all that. You niggas is getting kicked right the fuck out. Your whole life's going to get ruined for hating on a fucking black guy. Because you're racist. You're racist. And you're a spiritual hater. You hate my father. You hate whatever fucking demon you worship, and you're mad that I walk in that place and y'all demons back right off of y'all and be like, whoa, go into the other room. That's one of the sons of the Lord. We can't be in the same room as that nigga, and that's why y'all fear me. That's why y'all feel like, where's my strength? I just felt like I was $1 million, and then he walks in the room and I feel weird. You're demon. Your strength is not with you. My father's with me, though. And it says he's so powerful, and the angels that he sends are so powerful, demons can't stand before them. They have to go cower in the corners. That's why you feel weak around me, because you are. That's all it is. You are weak. You're spiritually weak. That's why all my friends, all my family, that's why y'all all had that feeling about me. When I'm really peaceful and nice, y'all feel like, oh, I got this, and I love this nigga. I want this nigga to be around. I feel so good around him. And then when y'all cross me, y'all get the wrath of God, and all this shit starts happening, and then y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all like, yeah, keep playing. I'm only getting stronger, and I'm only getting stronger. I'm only getting stronger, and I'm only going up. And now I know how to contact real people and do favors for them and be nice to them and actually have good people that will vouch for me. There's nothing you can do, because for all the fucking hate y'all put towards me, I'm going to have real people that are somebody come stand up and say, this is the type of person he shows me that he is. And I'm this person in the town, I'm that. So when your peasant fucking ways ain't going to work no more on me. You're a peasant. You're a regular person. I'm going to have real people vouch for me that are somebodies. Their honor and their reputation is so high that why the fuck would they vouch for me if I'm such a scumbag? That's the reality of it. I know the name of the game now, and it's a wrap, bro. Like, to my queen. Oh, we're so close. I had a nice reading today. And I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna get a light side, a Jedi. I knew you were a Sith Lord. I knew it, cause I said it in one of my old videos and shit. Something about this cartoon I used to always like, and it was about this gargoyle named Goliath, and he was in love with this other gargoyle, and he used to call her his angel of the night. And she always betrayed him and shit, but she loved him. She betrayed him because he didn't want to listen to him. She wanted him to listen to her, and she didn't realize, no, you're wrong. Yeah, you got this rage and all of this and all that. It could be used. You think you're dark. You are dark. You fell to the dark side, just like Eve. Adam fell to the dark side, just like Eve, except Adam, the man, has God, and if he does the law, he gets to go back to the light. That's why I call myself Master Windu, because I stand within the light, but I mastered the dark. I know how to go on the dark side. I know how to get busy, if you know what I mean, period. And I knew it. I always knew I was going to have to convert. I knew my queen was going to be a fucking Sith Lord. Because I love that. I love the dark. Fuck you think I call myself the king of the shadows for? Because I'm the king of the dark. Motherfucker. Motherfuckers never loved us. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was going to have to bring, just like the book says, Eve has to go get Adam and return her to the law, the light. And it's funny that everything that's happened in my life is a story out of that book. Everything. That's why I say I'm an actor. I'm one of his people things. Those where your life isn't yours. It never was. And if you ever go off what he already gave to you in your acting career, your life career, it doesn't work. Your whole fucking life sucks. And when you do your job, even if you're a Sith Lord, what you're doing, you're supposed to do until you meet me. When you meet your one, there's many, then they convert